హాయ్, ఇప్పుడు నా ముందు ఒక హ్యాండ్సమ్ హీరో ఉన్నారు. అతను మలయాళం స్టార్ అయినప్పటికీ మలయాళ స్టార్డమ్కి ఏమాత్రం తీసుకోకుండా తెలుగులో కూడా ఆయనకి అంతే స్టార్డమ్ ఉంది. మహానటిలో ఆల్రెడీ అమ్మాడి అంటూ అమ్మాయిల మనసు దోచుకున్నాడు. ఇప్పుడు మరోసారి సీతారామం రొమాంటిక్ లవ్ స్టోరీతో మన ముందుకు రాబోతున్నాడు. మరి ఆ మూవీ విశేషాలను ఆ హ్యాండ్సమ్ గై ఏం చెప్తారో చూద్దాం. ఆ మూవీ గురించి ఆయనే అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. హాయ్ దుల్కర్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
Very well, thank you.
సో వెరీ హ్యాపీ టు సీ యూ డైరెక్ట్ తెలుగు మూవీ సెకండ్ టైం మహానటి తర్వాత. సో చాలా టైం తీసుకున్నారు.
I wanted to be special the next film.
Okay.
Mahanati I think was so loved, and even now wherever I go people ask me to say Ammadi, or they'll say Ammadi to me. So I feel like it really connected to the audience. So I feel like every time I do a direct Telugu film it has to be very very special.
ఓకే, సో మధ్యలో మీరు ఏమైనా స్టోరీస్ విన్నారా, లేకపోతే ఇదే స్టోరీ మీరు విన్నారా ఆఫ్టర్ మహానటి? హ్యావ్ యూ హర్డ్ ఎనీ తెలుగు?
I had some heard some other things, but this is what I like the most.
ఓకే, సో కాశ్మీర్ టు హైదరాబాద్ ట్రిప్స్ ఎట్లా జరుగుతూ ఉన్నాయి?
Kashmir, Gujarat, Spiti, Hyderabad, so many places.
Okay.
For I think past 1.5 years we've been, because in between there was one more lockdown and delays. But yeah, now everybody thinks that Hyderabad is my second home.
Okay.
My friends, school friends, when they called me, hey, you're in Hyderabad again?
Okay.
I said, yeah. So, you live there now? I said, almost, kind of.
Okay.
But I'm very happy to keep coming back.
ఓకే, హైదరాబాద్లో అంటే ఎక్కడెక్కడ తిరిగారు, ఏమేమి చూసారు, ఏం నచ్చింది మీకు?
I mean, I like visiting my friends. And Swapna and Datgaru keep inviting me to their house, and I get to eat home food. But I was there during Ramzan, so I got to have halim, fresh, but I have certain places I go to, like I like some of the coffee shops, I like some restaurants.
ఓకే.
Yeah.
ఓకే, మహానటి కూడా వైజయంతి మూవీస్ వాళ్ళదే. ఇప్పుడు ఈ మూవీ కూడా వీళ్ళ బ్యానర్లోనే.
Yeah.
సో కనెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్
they are like family to me. I feel like I'm adopted by the whole family. Everyone, I feel so at home. I feel so welcomed. They really look after me, they really pamper me, and now it's very difficult for me to work in another banner. I'm so spoiled and so attached to everybody at Vaijayanti.
ఓకే, సో ఇప్పటివరకు చాలా ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో చెప్పారు మీరు, అంటే లవ్ స్టోరీస్తో ఫెడప్ అయిపోయాను, ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ లవ్ స్టోరీస్ చేయను అని. సో ఈ డెసిషన్ అంటే ఎట్లాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో యూ టుక్ ఏ డెసిషన్ టు నాట్ టు డూ లవ్ స్టోరీ? వాట్ మేడ్ యూ టు ఫెడ్ అప్?
I'm not saying I'll never do, because it's cinema, but I think for some time I should take a break, because I was thinking almost everything I've done in Tamil and Telugu is essentially love stories. I have not surprised the audiences here with different genre or different characters. Always there'll be a very strong love story in these films especially. So in Malayalam I get to do more variety, because I have 3-4 releases a year, so I can keep experimenting. But now in other languages I want people to have the same impression when what he's going to do next. I don't want them to predict. It shouldn't be like, oh, Dulquer Salmaan thought it's a love story. So I want to break that.
బట్ స్టిల్ పీపుల్ వాంట్ టు సీ యూ యాజ్ ఎ లవర్ బాయ్ ఇన్ మీరు చాలా ప్రీ రిలీజ్ ఆడియో ఫంక్షన్స్కి వెళ్ళినా ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా వేర్ యూ గో పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ టు దే ఆర్ వెరీ ఈగర్ టు సీ యూ యాజ్ ఎ లవర్ బాయ్ ఓన్లీ.
True. I mean, I'm sure every film will have a nice love track. Okay. But I don't know if I want to do out and out love stories.
ఓకే, సో ఈ సినిమాలో అంటే మీకు మెయిన్గా అమ్మాయిల నుంచి చాలా క్రేజ్ ఉంది అమ్మాయిల్లో. సో ఓకే బంగారంలో కూడా ఆ తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు బాగా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు మీతో. సో ఈ సినిమాకి వచ్చేసరికి లవ్ స్టోరీస్ అని మీరు చేయనని అన్నారు. అంటే ఇది ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ లవ్ స్టోరీ అని మిమ్మల్ని అట్రాక్ట్ చేసింది? ఇందులో మిమ్మల్ని అట్రాక్ట్ చేసిన అంశం ఏంటి?
Like why I chose to do Sita Ramam was it's not a typical love story. It's very vintage, it's very classic. It's a very you can't tell this story in 2022. It has to be something that happens in a different time. So much about the film is the letter writing. So I know this, I genuinely believe this will be a classic. So for a film like this, I don't mind breaking my love story rule.
Okay.
Because I genuinely believe this is a very original idea. It's very, very sincere and very, told with a lot of passion. It's a very big story actually. I can't tell you that it's only one love story. There's even in the film you will discover the story like in a book. Like every page, you'll learn something new. You know, you'll see new characters, and you'll discover the story like that.
లవ్ లెటర్స్, ఆ కాలం నాటి లవ్ లెటర్స్ అవి చెప్తున్నారు కాబట్టి ఒక క్వశ్చన్. సో మీరు అదే అమ్మాయిలకి ఎక్కువగా క్రేజ్ అంటే మీరంటే చాలా క్రేజ్. సో మీకు లవ్ లెటర్స్ రావడం, లేకపోతే మీరు ఎవరికైనా రాయడం, అండ్ మీకు ఇప్పుడు ఒకవేళ లవ్ లెటర్ గురించి ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే మీకు గుర్తుండిపోయేది, హార్ట్ టచింగ్ అనిపించింది ఏదైనా లెటర్ మీకు రావడం జరిగిందా?
I think when I was young, in 4th or 5th standard maybe, I got my first love letter. But it didn't say anything. Like, it was just a long letter. It just had the word love, 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 love through the whole page in different colors. I mean, there's a lot of effort, but it didn't say anything besides that. I didn't tell me who it was also. I just opened my desk and I found it. So if you're watching, please tell me it's you. I don't know who you are. I still don't know who that person is. It could have been somebody in my class or somebody in another class, but that was about it. Then I think now I get letters, but you know, after becoming an actor. But other than that, I think my generation would mostly in class we like to pass notes to each other, like a small note. You know, and I've got girls in trouble for that. I think because it'll be in their book. They'll go home, suddenly it'll fall out, and their mothers will see it. So that's happened.
After you become a hero. సో హీరో అయిన తర్వాత లెటర్స్ మీకు వచ్చి ఉంటాయి కదా, దాంట్లో
it's very sweet. I get lots of especially on my birthday, and so I get lots of letters and gifts, you know, and you know it's children who are working, like youngsters who are working, they're spending all their money. They'll send me chocolates, perfumes, they'll send me, you know, somebody send me a little watch, and I'm just like, you know, you are spending your, I can buy all this, you know, I'm happy if you give me a letter. So to anyone wanting to send me gifts, just send me a long heartfelt letter, because I love reading letters.
Superb. Right, coming to your character in this, మీరు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి డైరెక్టర్ అవ్వాలి అని అనుకున్నారు?
I wanted to, yeah. I initially, that was my plan. I used to make short films. I conceived a few scripts in my head, but then I became an actor because I was scared of acting. So I wanted to overcome that fear. Mostly because of my father. I didn't want to. I was like, how can I match up to him? He's such a legend, right? So I was scared to act. So I thought overcome that fear and then I'll direct later. But now I don't know if I can take the time, because this 4 languages itself, I feel. See, when I come here, everybody here says, you know, do more direct Telugu films. Why so much gap? Same complaint in Tamil, same in Malayalam. So in between, if I start to go direct a film, I take 1 year to direct a film. I don't think I can afford the time right now. But I would love to.
Okay. So have you ever thought of army officer? Many people think they would become a police officer, doctor, actor, or army officer. Have you ever thought in your childhood?
No, I didn't. Honestly, no, I didn't. I never thought. But through the films, actually even from my school days, I got to spend time through a student like Interact Club. So we used to have trips to the Officers Training Academy. We watched them graduate from there. I think it takes so much, you know, it's such a huge sacrifice. You know, it takes courage. You are you're far away from your family all the time, and you're serving your country, and I have immense respect for them. So when I got a chance to play this role, I wanted to be very correct. I wanted to respect Jawans the most. So we had people with us full time. One was ex-Saami. So they would tell us, you know, how do you hold the gun, how do you salute, how your posture should be. So somebody was there full time consulting us. So I just out of respect, I think we should portray them correctly.
So how many days you spent there? Because you saw the complete hurdles of being there in acting.
No, we shot the army portions, but they were already there with us. I didn't have to go observe in the academies or anything. But I've seen that as a youngster. I've seen it before. But this, because it's somebody on set all the time, we don't have that fear of doing it wrong. So every time you put on the helmet, you put on the, you know, so much gear. There's the gun, I even had a phone, binoculars, water bottle. It's a full kit that you put on. And so army men will tell you how to wear it, how to stand, how to handle. Because even you can't. If you're at ease, also you can't point the gun at somebody. It has to be down. So then it's like this.
Okay.
You can't hold it like that.
Okay.
So things like that. So I like those details.
Okay.
And that
You learnt all these things.
Yeah. I enjoyed all that.
Okay. What about your fitness? Have you?
In this film, it actually was a little hard because of where we were shooting and how Kashmir and Spiti is very remote places. So it's end of the day you could only diet. I couldn't. I don't think I got time to properly work out.
Okay.
So I feel in some scenes I look a little chubby.
ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ అంటే మామూలుగా కొన్ని ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో చూడడం జరిగింది, మీరు చాలా కూల్ ప్లేసెస్లో అక్కడ షూట్ చేశారు, కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది పడ్డారు అన్నట్టుగా.
Yeah, it was tough because we went to Kashmir. We were there in end of February because we needed the snow. So, and the weather changes in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. The weather keeps changing. So, morning if we start shoot, it's sunny.
Okay.
So I didn't think, and I didn't wear gloves. I didn't. Even my shoes were wrong for that scene. And by the afternoon, it started snowing. By evening, it was like a snowstorm.
Okay.
And the whole time I had no gloves because it's already committed.
Oh God.
And so that was tough. And I had to jump into the snow. Everything is metal. My phone is metal. My binoculars are metal. You can't touch anything because everything is so cold. So that was an interesting day, I think. Then Spiti Valley, we went in November, end of November, almost December. So everything's frozen. No running water. You can't open taps. And so if you want to have a bath, there's either one full ice cold bucket, and they'll bring you otherwise boiling hot water.
Okay.
So you have to mix to get the right temperature. But in this mixing, you'll be free. So it was interesting to say. Okay. But and some nights we went to like -24, -22, and and we are dressed in just a shirt and sweater.
Okay.
So that was tough.
Complete different.
But when you see the film,
experience.
you don't feel anything. It looks spectacular.
Okay.
And I feel like it's worth the effort. But yeah, like if you're shooting like a fight in the cold, you don't have the energy. Like I'm in my head, I'm punching hard, but like I'm like.
ఓకే. ఈ మూవీ గురించి ఇంకొక 10 years కావచ్చు, ఆ తర్వాత ఎప్పుడైనా అడిగినా కానీ ఈ మూవీ మీకు ఎలాంటి మెమరీస్ మిగిల్చింది? ఈ మూవీ అంటే మీకు టక్కున గుర్తొచ్చేది ఏంటి?
I think my Kashmir. Our first schedule was Kashmir, and I met Mrunal, I met Sumantana. Most of the team I met for the first time. Even my team in the army, Shatru and all the other boys. And the first time I heard Kanuna Kalyanam song in Kashmir, and first time in my life I went to Kashmir.
Okay.
So that whole time for me is just, if I hear the song, I can remember that time. So I don't think I'll ever forget it. I think it's a very memorable time for me.
Okay. మీకు అంటే మీరు ప్లేబ్యాక్ సింగర్ కూడా, సో మీకు మ్యూజిక్ గురించి కూడా కొంచెం ఐడియా ఉంది కదా?
I mean, I'm a very, very bad singer. People make me do it with auto-tune and all.
Great people never accept their greatness.
No, honestly, I'm telling you. Like, you ask an actual singer, they'll be like, "No, he can't
We
sing."
saw it.
But we have amazing music in this film. Like, I've become a fan of Vishal, and not just the songs. The songs now, I think 4 songs are out, and every day people message me about the songs, and it's such a blessing because songs are not something actors can choose. We only choose the script.
Of course.
Songs are bonus. It's your luck. So it's so important to have great songs in your filmography. So I feel very blessed with this. I think this is the best album of any of my films in 4 languages. I think this is the best album.
Okay.
This is my kind of music. I like vintage. I like to feel things when I hear it. And even the background score, it's amazing.
Super.
Vishal is like, the music and Vishal I think are the heartbeat of the film.
Okay. So you are talking about Sumant and all, right? వాళ్ళతో స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసుకున్నారు. సో కొంతమంది యాక్టర్స్తో మనం వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నప్పుడు కొంతమందితో మనం కనెక్ట్ అవుతాం కదా. సో ఆ విధంగా అడిగితే సుమంత్ కానీ, మృణాల్ ఠాగూర్ కానీ, వాళ్ళ గురించి ఒక్కొక్కరి గురించి ఒక్కొక్క క్వాలిటీ చెప్పమంటే ఏం చెప్తారు?
Sumant, like for me, he is the definition of a gentleman. He is so polished and so respectful and so kind and so patient. I'm his fan. Like we clicked immediately in Kashmir. We met on shoot, and we became great friends. And I only call him Anna, and like I see him like an older brother. Like our dynamic in real life also is like that. So it is, and I think it's a very complex role for him. I think because he's always playing lead roles, and the first time he chose to play a character role in this film, that itself is a blessing for me. That's, you know, when actors like Smitha and Rashmika and all come and do not the lead, they really, I feel, help present me and, you know, to the audience. I think they're the ones doing all that. But it's been amazing. Like, you know, I'm so happy when I come back for promotions. I get to see them again. Mrunal is like, you know, she's become a great friend. She's a phenomenal talent. I think, you know, the Telugu audience is going to have a new heroine that they love. And I think Sita Mahalakshmi is probably the most interesting and the most memorable character in the film, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's going to fall in love.
In this movie, other two directors, you're having two directors, Tarun Bhaskar and Gautam Menon garu.
Gautam Menon garu was there. In fact, Krish sir was there one day. So, and that's why I believe this movie is special, because every actor, every talent that's come on the film is the biggest names you can find. And so I think everybody is understanding that this is special. Everybody believes the story is very, very special.
Okay. Gautam Menon గారితో ఆల్రెడీ మీరు చేశారు. ఈవెన్ తెలుగు పీపుల్ గౌతమ్ మీనన్ గారిని అంటే చాలా అభిమానిస్తారు. ఆయనతో స్క్రీన్ షేర్ ఈ సినిమాలో మీ ఇద్దరి మధ్యలో
we have scenes together. Yeah, so me and Gautam sir, we have a very easy equation. He's just a really cool person. Like, you know, he's easy, he's chill, he's a gentleman. He's like, you know, he's got his own style. So I love Gautam sir. And Tarun is just so much fun. He's such a happy and positive, easy person. You know, Tarun is always smiling. He's always laughing. And he's got an amazing character in the film. Tarun's gonna get most of the laughs. And there's Vanitha Garu, who's playing my friend. We have some great scenes together. He's hilarious, and he's such a effortless talent. You know, and he's coming from one film. In one day he'll have 3 different shoots. But he'll come, gets into character, does his work, goes, and he's amazing in the film.
ఈ సినిమా తర్వాత మిమ్మల్ని మేము కంటిన్యూస్లీ తెలుగులో ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చా?
I want to try. I want to try. One a year is difficult, but more often, less gap.
Okay. Yeah. So mass movies ఎక్కువగా చేయాలని ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపిస్తున్నారు. దానికి ఏమైనా?
I'll have to find my style of it, my kind of commercial cinema.
Okay.
So it'll still have a strong story, but maybe it'll have some elevation scenes. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm open.
మీరు కూడా ఎప్పుడు చూసినా మీరు కూడా ఎప్పుడు హ్యాపీగా నవ్వుతూ కనిపిస్తారు. ఎప్పుడు చిరాకు అలాంటివి మీలో కనిపించవు. సీక్రెట్ బిహైండ్ యువర్ హ్యాపీనెస్ అండ్ ఆల్ యూ లాఫ్.
I think I only come out during these my interactions with media and the viewers is mostly during this promotion time. Otherwise, I'm always in a shoot, you know? So I think I'm instantly happy to do this interaction, and everybody's so kind, and generally, I don't know, I try to be positive all the time. I like people who are positive. So if somebody has a negative energy or is always saying negative things, I stay away from them.
Okay.
So I think I only surround myself with so much positive energy and people that I'm also happy all the time.
సూపర్బ్. ఎనీవేస్ డైరెక్ట్ తెలుగు మూవీతో వస్తూ ఉన్నారు సీతారామంతో. మంచి బ్లాక్ బస్టర్ అవ్వాలి అని కోరుకుంటూ మళ్ళీ ఇంకా చాలా చాలా తెలుగు మూవీస్ మీరు చేయాలి. తెలుగు ప్రేక్షకులు ఉన్నారు మీకు ఇక్కడ.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you to the audience, you know, for all the love and all the acceptance.